Greetings, one and all. CH and Ives, they got a Kickstarter thing going on. And I don't know how much longer it's going to continue. I guess I should know that. I'll try and put it down here when I do post this. Okay. But this is a crazy name. What's it called? The Akemi. The Akemi, I don't know. And it's getting good support right now. It's M390 titanium. You can get it in regular gray. You can get it in this crazy anno finish here. And by the way, I think it's a brown. Well, there's some more pause and read, etc. But here, approximately $160. Your pledge is 1,248 Hong Kong dollars. But about 150 for the gray. All right. Not a lot of extras, okay, available. But here it is in blue and silver, okay. And it's 7.4 inches overall length, 3.14, and 3.2 ounces, okay. So this is pretty light. It's a front flipper. It's relatively slender. It's a droppy drop shutty like this. But you can't finger flick or do any weird stuff with this. And you know why? Because it's just the blade is just buried in here. These are number 8s, number 8 pocket clip screws. So all you need is a number 8 Torx to take this apart. There's your backspacer, pocket clip right hand tip up only. Okay. Some jimping here. Detent is where it needs to be. I don't want it any stronger. So that's good. Nah, it's a little too strong. Nah, I can't reach around and nah, I can't do that. So if it was a weaker detent, I might be able to, but this is fine. It's good. Kind of a Japanese tanto grind on here. And, I already sent away the CH3504S that has this crazy storm anno type stuff on it to get tested. And for, PMI and Rockwell, but I'm most interested in the Rockwell. I'm pretty certain it's M390 because, Chenping was the guy that he was in Kaiser Group from like 2013 to maybe 2015, etc. And so he was early years and then broke off and did his own thing, which he's been doing for a while. 3.26 ounces at 94 grams. So it's pretty lightweight and it's not very big, but it's not that small either. It's not like a 7 and a 7-inch overall with a 3-inch blade. It's a longer blade than that. If I can get my damn ruler. Okay, come on. Seriously, folks. Okay, I see they say 3.14. I don't know where they're getting that. It's 3 1/4. Down here, 3 3/8, right? At about 85, millimeters. And then 7 3/8, 7.4 maybe. And they're right in that regard. And then 18.7, 18.8 centimeters, okay, length. So it's not tiny. It's not huge, and it's really lightweight. And this release here is got enough showing to where it gives it up. It's easy to disengage. Boom. It's not so heavy it's probably going to cut you. I'm not guaranteeing anything exactly though. And just tried to be too cavalier in that slice. Okay, but yeah, it's got a good edge on it right out of the box. It's pretty decent. And so, yeah, it's got a good factory edge. Not, it's not scary sharp, but it's not, it's right in the middle as far as factory edges go. So it's pretty respectable. You got a little break up here, maybe for stropping, sharpening, but it's not a go forward position. And this is so slick. I mean, you can see it reflecting the ceiling. There's my ceiling fan. You know what I'm saying? It is so shiny before they did the ano work on here that this really is a glass-like finish. And that's kind of nice. I don't mind it. I mean, I don't see myself using this as a tufty all day thing. Okay. If I want a tufty all day thing, or you want something high class, this like an M390, get this. There's actual G10 and micro milling, and this is a lot more grippy. And it's a bigger knife, you know, just for the hell of it. What is that knife? Is that for sale? Where? White Mountain Knives, exclusive seller. It's the LTK result. You might know LTK is the oh, okay, that's me. So, but if you compare it, this is an 8-inch knife, okay? This is 7.4. So yeah, obviously 3.5-inch blade, 3 point, whatever you want to say, 3 1/4. So yes, different, 4.5 ounces. So this is 3.3, so different there as well. So, but yes, and of course this is a reversible clip too. Titanium though, but I'm just saying, grippy. You can get a knife that's grippy, and by the way, that is hellaciously sharp. It should be, because I sent it with some other knives to my buddy Brian, and he put this on it. So yeah, it's very nice. And we'll see how it holds up. You know what? Already had it tested and everything. It was a 60.3 Rockwell, so that's not bad for 20 CV. Okay, so what do you think? This is Kickstarter. You can get it in gray. You can get it in this Storm Anno crazy thing. And this is very inexpensive at $160 on this Kickstarter program. I like CH Knives. I think he does some really interesting, like, oh God, the Emperor, the Marshal, the Sultan, and on and on. The 3504, the full size with the skull or without the skull. He's done both. He's done just tons of them, okay? This is the 3510. I mean, this CH 1005, 3510. There probably is a 3510. Okay, but 3005. But the Akemi, or whatever you want to call, how you want to call that. Cool. And he's got a couple of others that I saw at Blade, Atlanta Blade. Okay. And they look really interesting. One's a kind of a really small knife, but a really cool design. I know I've seen that design somewhere else. It looks so familiar. And the other one's way bigger than this. Okay. Crazy cool, but it's kind of a long, like this, as far as handle and stuff goes. So those will be interesting. And it was nice. I could talk to Emily, who reps for CH Knives, but she speaks English and she lives out in California, I think. And then, of course, she was at the Keto USA booth that do Reich. Ian and his buddy, they live up in New York, but, you know, Ian's brother's over in China, the main guy of Reich, which Keto USA, I think, is the parent company, whatever. So, or Keto is, not Keto USA, but whatever. So, but they were all together at that one booth. So it was like, woo, that's cool. And I had a good time with those guys and picked up the Reich Beetles. I'm going to talk about that on another video because the wife lent them to me to do a video on. So you're going to get to see that. But yeah, I mean, I like everything about it. I like the pocket clip. I like the ano. I like it splashy. But if you just like the gray, that's fine. You can do with what you want on that. But all number 8 body screws, there's a place for a lanyard. These are, yeah, nice little pivots around here. It's centered. You know, detent's right. I like the blade shape. It's just kind of a very simple design, but it'll be super easy to carry and not that thick either, like 0.46, 11.7, 0.46, yeah. And then this is 3mm, 0.11, yeah, 3mm blade stock. So this is nice and thin. It's just a good all-around carry for a proud carry. I mean, because it's splashy. And there's the paramilitary too. So no, it's not huge, but it's probably right-sized for most occasions. And I like what they're doing these days. Comes in a box, nothing fancy, but at least it's structural. So it's tough, you know. There's that. So what do you think? Should we take it apart? The ergos are great. I mean, do I need to even say anything about that? I mean, that's it. Reverse grip, easy. Where's my balance on here? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Back it up. Just right there. Right there. Yeah, blade's not heavy enough. I don't feel like I'm going to get cut when I drop that. So I don't care. It just kind of bounces off my thumb. Plus, I got enough callus on my thumb from doing this. I'm always flipping knives and doing shit. It's just like, I'm going to have to get a big metal file and grate all this off. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Let's took it apart and see, does it really have ceramic bearings? Does it really? And can we really take it apart with a number 8? Can we really? And I guess we can, just like that. Ooh, that was easy. That was easy. We got the surround in here. Okay, we got it. Okay, we got the pivot surround. Pocket clip number 8. No, say it ain't so. Right? And it's, ooh, she's a long one right there. Okay, so not a problem. That comes right off. And we got one more body screw. Oh, another thing I was going to say, you see a lock bar on here? I mean, there it is, right? So it's a liner lock. It's not a frame lock, okay? And so you see these? These are those screws coming through from the backside. Hold on. Come on, baby. You know you're going to give it up sooner or later. Coming through from the backside here with a ceramic detamp ball. Here's your travel for your stop and all that. And you get a steel insert, but then you've got this squared off area here. So you got a captured pivot. So you've got a liner lock knife, which is nice because then you don't have that frame cut apart. And look at all the weight relieving done in here and ceramic bearings, okay? So boom and boom, and here you go. That's pretty easy disassembly, isn't it? And you can kick this out. This comes apart really nice. And there's the little flat spot. So just kick it right back in here, and it faces to the back like that, because that's where that squared spot is there. So you can line it up like that, put it together, and you all good. So we're back. And even though I'm goobering this up with skin oils and I've got KPL on me and stuff, still not really killing this ano, is it? So little Windex will bring it back to full glory. And then my studio lights are playing hell with it. But there she be. Check out the Kickstarter link below if you're interested. You know, I mean, CH Knives, they do a lot of cool stuff. I like a lot of their models, and they're innovative. And the big deal probably, in all honesty, they're just so priced so well for what you get materials wise. I mean, $160 is just not that much. Any other name on here, titanium M390 ceramic bearings, etc., is going to be well over $200, maybe even into the threes, depending. So I know this is a very simplistic design and everything, but easy to carry, nicely done, good fit and finish. I like them. I'm going to cut you loose. We do. We love them knives. You guys, stay sharp.